So the other weekend, I was off in Bournemouth, sunny Bournemouth, had a great time. But we came across this. This is the Pier zip wire, and it stands on a platform. It's 25 metres above the pier at the end of the pier, and it runs all the way back onto a platform on the beach, a couple of 100 metres, I suspect. And of course, the initial reaction with me and the people that I was with was, "Oh wow, look at that, that's stunning!" And people whizzing across, screaming and yelling, and we all think that's really great, and what a great thing to do, and wouldn't it be great? So then we jumped on, right? We just took the action and went for it, didn't we? Well, no, not so fast, you see, because as we get a bit closer and it starts becoming a bit real, the fear starts to kick in. What if it all goes horribly wrong? Maybe it's not quite such a good idea. What if it breaks? What if I fall to my death? Okay, I'm not sure I quite like heights. And then the rationalisation takes place then. Maybe it's not such a good idea because I'm so heavy. Okay, the queue's a bit long. I can't justify spending 20 minutes to have a great time. This safety equipment, that doesn't look very comfortable, and it's a bit of a faff. And really, it's for the kids. It's not really for us, is it? I mean, it's for the kids, really, isn't it? Yeah. So we can rationalise it, and then we can make the decision that we're going to make, which is I'm too afraid to go up there, really, and it looks. But then what happens? You see, we walk back to the beach, and then people are coming off the zip wire. They're beaming. They're absolutely beaming. They're ecstatic. They've screamed all the way down. They're exhilarated. They're thrilled. And we didn't. So then the regret starts to come in, and well, we should have. Yeah, but the real. And we do that in business, don't we? We kind of see an opportunity. We kind of see something that we might want to do. We might want to start a new part of our business. We want to go after that customer that's probably a bit bigger than we are. We want to compete. And then the fear starts. Well, what if we're not good enough? What happens if the competition are better than we are? I'm not going to feel very good about that. Then the rationalisation kicks in. I'm not old enough. I haven't got enough experience. I've not got the right sort of degree from the right sort of place. My background's not quite good enough. Oh, there's somebody who's better at it than I am. And we start to rationalise ourselves from our fears, and then we don't do it. And then what happens? We kind of come across the people who have done it a year later or 2 years later, and they've succeeded. They took the risk. They took the leap of faith, and they got on with it, and they created their business to be how they wanted it to be. So I'm not saying don't look at the risks. The risks are on a zip wire you could fall off. You could crash to your death, which is fairly serious. So you want to look at those. But in business, it's rarely life or death. And if you can say, well, there's a safety harness and I've got a helmet on and there's a safety wire in place. In business, we look at the things that could go wrong, and we mitigate them, we reduce them, we put things in position so they don't. We set up a limited company to do it. We have lots of things that we can mitigate risk with. Because if you don't mitigate the risk and then go for it, you meet the people that did. And just one thing, what happens if it all goes horribly right and you get the company of your dreams? So listen, fear's there to look after you. Fear's there to keep you safe. It's great. Recognise it. See it for what it is. Mitigate the risks. Get on with it. Let's go. It all could go horribly right. Oh, and don't forget, please like, share or comment below. Thanks a lot.